Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sad Piece, episode 1131, A Fleeting Moment of Happiness, Kumachi and Ginny. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's begin. I love the voice actor they chose for a younger Kuma. He, sounds so innocent. I love it. There we go. There she is, sister. Men from the town never stop asking her out. She's like, get out my way. She's already got Kumachi. Oh, that's cute. He's like, you can't deceive us. Look at this crazy face. He's such a good-hearted person. I also don't know if they mentioned this in the manga or in this episode, but the fact that it's now an island full of old people is like a really depressing thought of like this island can just very well stop having people, stop having a population because, you know, they're not having kids anymore, you know. This was one of the, like, such a powerful moment, man. He's taking in everyone's pain. Truly, someone who's willing to sacrifice themselves. And the way they've animated this. Oh my god. That is so much more horrifying in this anime. It won't just disappear until someone accepts it. If left untouched, it will return to the person it came from. Man. He's such a good guy, man. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. The heart's like all floating out of her. A fleeting moment of happiness. I don't like the word fleeting. No. Why? Let's just get married. She's grabbing him. I promise I'll make you happy. As like a threat. I'll make you happy, Kuma. Aww. He doesn't want his future child, and he doesn't want Ginny to have to deal with his Buccaneer blood. Distract her with an article. It's not working. Oh, let's talk about protesting. Distract her. Yes, Dragon, he's so cool. Yes. I'm sure he's thought of as a hero. I want to go out to the sea someday and devote my life. The building blocks are setting up, just like Nika, the warrior of liberation. Aww. The music! Oh, please give us like a full track of that. Bum 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 bum. That was so. Oh my god. That was the We Are with the wind chimes or whatever the hell that instrument was amazing. I like that these guys are so proud of themselves for like chaining up old people. They're like, look how powerful we are. We chained up a bunch of old people. Now we're free to use people from the south however we want. What are you gonna do with old people? Yeah, he's like, I'm not having this. Get ready. There we go. Nice. Hell yeah. E Hondo. Nice. Great, gigantic. Watch out, he's spirit bombing. It's unforgivable. Take them all out. Hell yes, dude. Kuma, Kuma, Kuma. Absolutely nailing it. Dude, look at him stroll, man. Hands in the pocket. Just. Name's Dragon, son. Dude, awesome. The freedom fighters who transform people's anger at the governments into protests decide to take up arms. Oh, dude, I love it. Also, is that the first time we got to see Ohara again? Oh, look at everyone showing up here. Is that young Bello Betty? Spent a short time in the Navy, yeah. Fortunately, I couldn't find any justice there. I love it. And 8 more years passed. Oh, we get to see this. Yeah, dude. One of my favorite panels in the manga, dude. Look how awesome she looks, man. The headphones, the goggles, the gun. I love it. Oh, this wasn't in the manga? What are you doing to us? Oh, no. That image of Ginny going like, that is horrifying. Oh my god, what a freaking incredible episode. I actually really appreciate this episode being called a fleeting moment of happiness, because although we did get a moment that was really like heartbreaking, where you see how much of a caring person Kuma is by taking in all the pain and suffering from the people of Sorbet Kingdom every single week, just to kind of show his resolve, to kind of show how much he sacrifices for the people he cares about. We really didn't get moments of sadness aside from this point. And so I do appreciate that a fleeting moment of happiness was that window of time where things were perfect. First off, really love that we just get to see some of the people of the Bonnie Pirates. It's awesome that these guys have been here since the beginning with Kuma, originally being the bullies to now growing up loving Kuma, celebrating Kuma, to then eventually become part of the Bonnie Pirates. It's such a great way for them to incorporate these characters, and the fact that they keep all the similar clothing the same is just really great. I also noticed that is that why Bonnie has like the suspenders, is because of these guys who all just have suspenders? Is that where that's coming from? Either way, absolutely incredible. And what I love so much about this flashback in particular is that we know where Kuma ends up. We know where Bonnie is. So it's just a matter of Oda putting in the pieces in place for us to understand how all of this comes around. Absolutely freaking incredible. As someone who started One Piece back in November 2021, caught up to the manga on March 14th, 2022, and in between there, did I take like a couple of weeks break when I was reading through Fishman Island. Kuma was a character who I thought was like, okay, he's cool, but you know, I'm not like crazy about him like I am with other characters who really captured my heart. This flashback, Kuma was like not even in my top 10, maybe not even in my top 20 favorite characters of One Piece. And I think if I were to really think about building a list of my favorite characters, he is going to be very close from either being top 5, very close. I'm not quite sure exactly because I already have like Shuins, right? Crocodile, Bon Clay, Smoker are easily shoo-ins for my top 3. So Kumo could be top 5. He could be top 10, but I know he's on that top 10 list for sure. And that all comes over to here where this flashback just perfectly captures this lineage of this character and helps further strengthen Bonnie as a character. It is just amazing. Also, I didn't realize seeing this detailed colored animation and art of Ohara several years after the incident. It's so sad. Man, it hurts to see this. So it's a very powerful imagery when you look back at the other panels and you see that amazingly beautiful large tree to now see this island, man. But I love it. This is such a great episode. This is such a great way of just showcasing the revolution, like kind of just reminding you what the what revolutionaries are all about. They're trying to give power to the people to overthrow their own governments. And it's just such an amazing, amazing moment of Dragon building his great army to fight against, which this is one of my favorite lines where he just says, "Unfortunately, I couldn't find any justice there," referring to his time during working for the Navy. It's such a fantastic, great way to further build Dragon as a character as we are expanding upon Kuma's life and his backstory. Just absolutely freaking brilliant. But that's it for me. Hey, thank you all so much for taking time to watch me react to One Piece episode 1130. Consider liking the channel and subscribing because we do One Piece reactions every single week, both the anime and the manga, and we do not spoil the manga in any thumbnails or titles, so you won't have to worry about that. I basically take anime images of characters that appear in the chapter and I place them there on the thumbnail so you don't get spoiled on like new characters showing up or whatever. I do my best. I do my best, but hopefully you all enjoy it. Either way, I'm going to see you all later. Goodbye now. Bye.